Hello then, InVaders. Just had my results today for my business degree and I achieved first class honours. So I'm in a very happy mood today. So, welcome to another episode of Star Wars InVader. As the show is coming to an end, I've decided to rank who I think is the top 5 strongest characters of the Obi Wan Kenobi series so far. I'll start from the 5th rank and work up towards the strongest character.
First up is Reva. She has the ability to read minds and does not need willingness to do so, as she can force out the information she seeks unless they are strong-minded. She uses this technique on Haja with ease to find out the location of Obi-Wan and Leia during episode 2. She is ruthless and aggressive in nature and hell-bent on revenge on anyone she perceives has wronged her, which usually acts to her advantage, as she has a knack of getting the job done, even if others have failed before her, by any means necessary. She's courageous enough to try and take on Vader, even if that was maybe a step too far, as she was defeated. It seems her rage is going to keep her alive though, as in the end of the episode 5, you see her badly hurt crawling on the floor, but very much alive. She is ranked at number 5 as a few characters have got the better of her in combat, or shown greater force strength, with her unable to defend herself properly against them, such as Darth Vader and the Fifth Brother. At number 4 is the Fifth Brother. The Fifth Brother claims he's next in line for the title Grand Inquisitor, and you can see why. His strength in the Force is strong. He was able to paralyze Reva in episode 4 after she tried telling him and the other Inquisitors what to do. He seems highly respected as the number 2 to the current Grand Inquisitor, giving him information he has found out, and offering his opinions to him. He's tough, but not as aggressive and impulsive as Reva, which could help him make better decisions in various circumstances. At number 3 is the Grand Inquisitor. In the series Star Wars Rebels, he has various fights with the Phoenix Squadron that shows his fighting capability to good effect. He is clever and at times ruthless. As an example, he used Reva to help find Obi-Wan even though he knew of her intentions to one day get revenge on Darth Vader for the sacking of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant as a youngling. He knew she wanted to gain favour with Vader so she could catch him by surprise, and when she outlived her use, left her to die on Jabeam with no remorse. He's hard to kill as he's a Partan, which means he has 2 stomachs, as Reva found out the hard way. She stabbed him in the stomach when he was busy trying to capture Kenobi, but at the end of the latest episode seemed to be in fine condition when he turned up out of the blue after the beating she had taken from Vader, and mocked her about an earlier discussion when he said she was nothing and will always be gutter trash. He is strong and continues to survive until dying at the hands of Kanan Jarrus years later in the later part of the Rebels area. At rank 2 is Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a renowned Jedi Master and highly respected Jedi, General and Negotiator. He defeated the highly skilled Darth Maul even as an apprentice, defeated General Grievous, and his highest achievement up to this point, defeating Darth Vader on Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith. He has an excellent knowledge of the Force and the light side, which helps him stay patient and wait for an opening during combat, and aids in his strategies to great effect. At this moment in time, he is trying to find himself again and reconnect with the Force after years of self-loathing and staying hidden away from combat. But he is getting stronger as the time goes on and even able to use the Force to stop water breaking through glass as he was deflecting blaster bolts at the same time. He was able to use his strong negotiating skills on Reva to convince her that the time was now to kill Vader on Jabeam, when it looked like all hope was lost, which in the end was successful as she bought him time to escape, with a distracted Vader having to defend himself. He is very cunning and a master of creating great plans based on the enemy's weaknesses, which more often than not help him achieve his task. Taking the number 1 spot is Darth Vader. As the Chosen One, Vader is extremely powerful in the Force, with a midichlorian count higher than anyone that's ever existed. even surpassing Master Yoda. Though Darth Vader will never live up to his potential as his body got disfigured after the defeat to Obi-Wan on Mustafar, he is still the most powerful guy around during this period, with maybe an exception of Darth Sidious, but he hasn't made an appearance so far, so unfortunately we can't include him on the list. Darth Vader has grown incredibly strong in the Force and the dark side since Revenge of the Sith. He's able to force choke people and snap their necks, all with the flick of his hand. He also shown how truly powerful he is when Reva attacked him. He dispatched her with ease, not even taking out his own lightsaber in the process, and at the conclusion able to force her own lightsaber out of her hand and stabbed her with it. That's not all though. During the episode he was able to stop his ship from flying off, slam it to the ground and rip open the door with the use of the Force. The dark side gave him extra strength when he turned to the dark side from the light, able to defeat anyone in his way, with brute force, fueled hate, and immense power in the Force. He is a force to be reckoned with, placing him easily at the summit.
Hope you enjoyed my rankings of the strongest characters in the Obi Wan Kenobi series. Comment if you agree or disagree in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Farewell, invaders. Hope you have had a nice day. Until the next time, on Star Wars InVader.